special prosecutor lawyer Kisi Ejaben ayen sentrofo nhyiamu na opani inimse na hwe no kutia ketasehye proye dwirim ewo man emu ochese abandada etwamu MPP apenso GRA Ghana Revenue Authority ene SML eko sign contract bi na hwe na yehwemu a osusu se ketasehye proye bi koso dwirim bi ekoso wo sa deal no emu afei abuse of power, abuse of office. Ebimu wo a wo mo de omudibro mo wo office anomo no eye niema na ensem fata. Afei emra bad time cry faso edema contract e wo mamu nkra no. Wo mo ebuso. Enti sa penifo makumaku nsia November ya odomu kugina mra no na mra enomu edi wose eduru ba bi kura no SML sky so man ni tuamom kura tuama ne boroso ti be se 125 million Ghana cedis OSP pese eso oje free SML ho na eba Ghana for ensem na mpenifo nsia ya bo mu din a OSP charge om di wako gina mra no former finance minister onunyamfo Ken Ufuriata na number 1. The account be aye onumunyamfo NS Akon Finance Ministry na oye member honomo. Afi former Commissioner General anama GRA Dr. Amisha Dai Usu Amua ononso kawo. Emmanuel Kofi Nti ononso ye former Commissioner General Customs Division of GRA Isaac Cransell and Kwadwo Damwa entine OSP nsenchofo nhyiamu a oyeye no ehon komo ne yeba bedi enkomo na esi etimnya benfo omo animdie no wosoro ne nom di sankomo no enti yeko NDC abaye ti abanwa kese no so ema yetonsafro munyamfo Kingsley Amaliba ye company for Kasadema NDC a for Kingsley Amaliba edima kotempa afi ye call aban dada wo mo amede bi atwam no mote abanwa kese no so omko ye nche bebu sumi duni akire ni NPP asweye yetonsa friend munyamfo Albert K Anderson ye ka munyamfo Albert K Anderson no ye company for Kasama NPP a udima akotempa but for mama kwa baba UTV so enia bongo
champion bongo difara
Anderson ngwa kwa brand
hu anu mani age
nya bende
so o kai wonu Gambo
Gambo me kind of
Gambo
me kind of
currently George Krobi Asante
as
in the senior no
yeah
ono ne
St. Michael Senior High School
fantastic basic school as me ba men kan jo so chel Gambo so chel in fact the incoming national youth organizer for the New Patriotic Party, no doubt about that.
Youth organizer on eba benya
George Krobi Asante
when e metanachi
fantastic o say enyumadi a o di ma party no ahofama o de ye adwuma no eso ani ntimi when he communicated to some of us that he wants to contest there full support at the man because he can do the work better than omwa yate say omoba no inim ne obotimi
Krobi ademi no
eti Gambo so chia
meje Gambo so
you say the born na say ontumi mo we say na funa ye na born na say ontumi mo but party adwuma his level of commitment is unmatched. And I respect him for that.
Amaliba you bibia woko NDC aso ye boko de
no bibia da din iguso aye kan no machine se de baya Ghana the fund to my
free zones bibia okay
yeah free zones bibia cool mami nchia CEO Dr. Mary will say Mrs. and Dr. Akolo Mrs. on the head of corporate communications my boss I don't know
okay
mo mojo bibia the deep power
okay what's Dr. Mrs.
the CEO is Dr. Mary
Mary, I will see.
Yeah, and a corporate affairs director whom I work under, Dr. Mrs. Akolo.
Okay, okay, all right, perfect. Mama, shall say from Amaliba. na amalba yenhwe OSP nensentwofo nhyiamo ye ene nsemo a epiepie mu ba.
Well, bongo manchia ne ahwefo na minchia menua menene ahyemo ha.
Obi ajoso.
Na you see mikuta nwoma we ewo menchen ye friend no in fact onipa otwere ye friend no James William Coleman 5th edition. The title of the book no a criminal elite understanding white collar crime. Okay. Me do call page 3 of chapter 1. So they will define white collar crime in here. In fact, oku 2 onim the 4 back on a friend no Edelhertz.
Okay.
Now Edelhertz define white collar crime as an illegal act or series of illegal act committed by non-physical means and by concealment or guilt to obtain money or property to avoid the payment of loss, the payment or loss of money or property, or to obtain business or personal advantage. Or some another definition, and hear what he said: a white collar crime is a crime committed by a person of respectability and a high social status in the course of his occupation. In fact, this high collar crime, I want to recommend that for any people who are concerned, they should look for this copy of the book and read. Bring in Komupi, but my different white collar crime amount. Abaimbia Konewe na new government take over. A post-mortem of the previous government.
Yeah.
And then Nyoma a course during that time. And then a bedroom MPP apenso because when NDC left office in 2017, also they did their investigations. There were so many things they said about NDC government officials at the time. So now, the post-mortem of the MPP, and not any
yeah,
Ebi, and a speaker or the honorable, that's the Mr. Kisia Jabain. OSP, and listening to the OSP, and then someone okay, and yemi wawa, baby a Ghana, a Kodruye, and our opinion Kufuado.
I don't know
because you see your minorities and emoja and unified him.
And the Ghana do
yes,
baby emoja in Ghana
uniform him. Near Kofa way by and say. And Crawformians ya Muamunia Centrani Manasseh Zuri Ekaho.
Okay.
A petition the office of the special prosecutor. So Oyen Humu Enfa contra Jibia Abino Ediama. The son say a Humunu Ankosoni and senior Manon Kwaya. A likely a Ghana bit actually over 100 million United States dollars.
Okay.
Which is over 500 million Ghana cedis current per the current rate.
Okay.
Into a money yes, I hear now moon she say si sa and your man who quine said about Kitas channel proya a costono or mining risika.
Okay.
Always be so eti sa a manibono utuanamo. Now no you more yeah. Don't forget. Sa omampeni akufuado edi kan ema KPMG. Audit of that's the SML or Mujumadino somewhere 2023 before 2024.
Yeah.
And 2024 now Manasseh Zure and other 3 or 2 citizens at the petition to come OSP say your investigations. And now, according to the OSP, the report of the by so paragraph 29 at page 7, the okay based on the outcome of our investigations was saying there was no genuine need. There was no genuine need for contracting SML for the obligation it purport to perform, and that the contract was secured for SML through self-serving officials' patronage, sponsorship and promotion, and based on false and unverified claims. The Opachi in say, Contraja Ghana buying through the Ministry of Finance led by Ken Oforiatta, any Ghana Revenue Authority, any SML 4 year, no win here. You know win here, cry.
OSP.
according to OSP nhwe mo ye na hu hia kan say engina so mo gina so e de yes a contract no na ye nkrofo bi mo pe o mo ho anya ene entro engina so aro no kra bia enim eno so mo gina de contract
allegations
these are not allegations. These are the foundation of the OSP charges.
Okay.
Ya what this are ni passes na dey eco court.
But so you inform court.
But also the eco court.
Okay.
So at the moment they are no longer allegations, they are verifiable facts from the base of the OSP investigations upon which he is going to court.
Okay.
Our charges and microphone. Number 2, also the SML contract were attended by egregious statutory breaches as mandatory prior approval were wantonly disregarded by relevant officials who acted with increased and bolden impunity. Ni opache point 2 or ina say SMA contract no mo ye no. No kwasem no say na engineer mra kwanso. They were egregious statutory breaches because Procurement Act also mo de adwuma o man fan adwuma. And of course there was no valid contract.
The Ghana said the contract man say dimraso.
Even for a contract to be valid, there must be terms and conditions binding the parties, and that terms and conditions must be sealed by consideration.
Okay.
The basis of which, if any of the parties breach that, they can lead to termination or even
a penalty.
Exactly, but there was none. Why? Because officials enter into that contract, which is Ken Oforiatta, who is at large, knew at the time of entering into that contract, and they say, so they acted with impunity. The point was say there was no established financial management system of monitoring, verification to ensure that the Republic was obtaining the value for money it was paying to SML, and that the payment channel of payment to SML were set on automatic mode, detached from actual performance, causing financial loss to the state. The opportunity that say, nansi share papa bi ni ho na edana kwamu a sika wo say etuama SML no ye betime hu say ampa e kwampa so ne first way dey etuama SML na mo omu jai ne kwa so hu enti
tam so ya na sika
tam so sika dey akọ. You see,
but you have said you man omo ye na ni etuama
at all. In fact, always been some kind of also. But you see, Ken Oforiatta, ero ye omampini Akufo-Addo. Ne mama nuaba ya obeye ne sika Ghana sika seminar photo samfo ya no da oman sika seminar no anamo a wotu ye nie sani pakro ya after say oman no moja uniform hwini mu wie no osan twa no ho e ma pensioner sika na da bank okofa bibi de buy for the haircut what the paso esi manfo sika so twa ni nyina that time me kai na me ko ahoto FM baby ametim pese bo hodi to ahoto FM e kwan wa eto da me ko ahoto FM won fra me me fifi be homachi be 4 me be to pension na bi te hwi chemu e wo 37 ya wo mo pia o mo ko Ministry of Finance. Yes, they are going to pack it and tell them pini
ku for chemu.
Yes, na na pia no ya wo mo ko me ya what I believe he saw it. On kind of credit, I know some people before there, or you get to on kind of credit, when you saw Mwadi, or you get to Mwadi, or kind of credit on kind of credit. These people went to this hassle, and then, one power that that's and then someone Penny Akufo-Addo said, he said, what if how will he fail? 3 days ago, the health minister entered in thereby. The
Honorable
Kwabena Kano, ever kind, and no more Moye and the health ministry.
Saying
earlier before contractor mustn't sign, even the contract were even breached, terms of the contract were not met. Laptops someone also provide the HP laptop, they didn't provide that. Hospitals also don't come reach, they didn't do that. At the end of the day, server containing health data was located somewhere in India. Yes, where the vendor can do whatever he like with our health data. No.
Yeah, data no India.
That was what the health minister told us, and indeed he said it in the floor of Parliament. And human people are buying At the same time, last week, number of Staff House, when the Attorney General addressed the media, about a new course under the MPP government, which the department on investigations. Yeah, and Hana not all court. Is that right? So many the American cuisine and say MPP are buying almost terminal report and a king kind of actual woman. So yeah, dear Tia, idea yak we need better. Almost terminal report they can kind of woman. This is why a gun and you know here in Maya. A dear body upon the bay of corner say MPP as a party. It was always so what that year. A year you must up on you cool. And that's what got to something war. Polling stations all to about the MPP. It's completely waste of time. But I want to assure the good people of Ghana, President Mahama promised to reset the country. There is certain agenda and it's on course.
Okay.
And we will make sure that every peso spent will be recovered. And whoever is supposed, my brother, whoever is supposed to account to the people of Ghana, they will do that. But let me tell the Attorney General, the Yoko office and the OSP office, amount for Modi Sika returning back. So they they should mention their names and shame them.
Also, that
yes, and I'm very much sure, and I know what I'm talking about. They should mention their name because Sebet not succeeding in the fight against corruption now. We must name and shame.
Okay.
Cannot be
okay. All right. Thank you so much, Kingsley Amaliba. 11 minutes and Mede Ama de Akasa. Na Maminko Albert K. Anderson Honomo. Na Albert. Yan share OSB ne press conference or yeah.
Bongo medase. Maminchia ona minchia UTV afefo nyina. Na so when him Dr. Cancer, former Director General GES. He's a fantastic man.
Yeah. I
really like that man so much. Maybe Obi and Nyamisha.
Okay.
Na Ira David Pra, former Director General for Ghana TV Services. Nansa na ne hodo do no kakra. Nti e be bompa. You know, he's a good man with kind heart. Ya really person ka obonest to but Yankopon adom. Why na doye am a second chance and our prayers are with him.
Okay.
Now finally no. The education colossus. Dr. STEM. Honorable Dr. Ya Osei Educhum. Maybe on us will be
former education minister.
Former education minister.
Dr. Ya Osei Educhum.
Fantastic. Then I say the education colossus. It's a bill a banner on na or share any swadi home. Certainly track record there. Bongo, you know.
Oh yes.
You know very well.
You know, day one day a BA school Makumako 88
and your 80 in a day. Unprecedentedly.
Yeah. And
quite apart from that, me personally, if you ask me, the best performed minister under His Excellency Akufo-Addo, Dr. Ya Osei Educhum.
I'm say your man akwenye ode ngumesua best Ghana.
The best Ghana, ama Ghana. I say Singapore, you see same strategy. Say China, you see same strategy because China and Singapore were once like Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, age mate war independence, but bad development they are far above us.
Okay.
So we are praying saying Kanyankopon na dom na MPP for endom no to me to franka no. How many man penny magana ni enhwe ni ebekoso o Ghana ha.
Okay.
Bongo. Amaliba say minim say ni papa ya santininya. Because okatwi ni come up uti din na be dada o uti no say ne always atwi no. In fact I'm impressed na baby an enye papa ne say okasa MPP for Technocrat na MPP for imwade. I think say no they know the diagro say aja we program crowd obo advert form you know advert be na or bofom.
Okay.
But you see say you see you be Technocrat kire ho asomaya. Office of the Special Prosecutor. In fact, my member UTV Abaso. Was that the last time I baha? Make I say this man has been a waste to Ghana.
Last time,
yes. Yeah. And I'm sure say what? The UTV is a big platform, and I work kind of. Now, senior na Amaliba ahinhamwa or Kasano. I say SML deal no special prosecutor say what say in fact
so church them or other one you know
me tie kakra and makenkan ne document ni bi
okay
you see what the special prosecutor okay 125 million Ghana cedi
overpayment
excess in payment nti ye kasi bibi excess in payment the implication is that onipa ne ye adwuma no but sika na o se ye de ma no ana abroso yes it no on to ne boase you see sometimes say ye wild allegations one we already be fikra say work school yes one for politics and to nchen na ye some of this analysis we be fikra say mako school nte o say me de knowledge and now human to assessment here me ye one presentation here me ye so what I say so a payment in excess you cannot compare this to what you mediana one for some more forms near time 51.3 million Ghana cedis e dia chene so onko fie nkodi
na say obi tua say tua no say na tua bro so no say emfa ncha na
me ka say emfa nche what I mean is onso so han na ni enka na yenye analysis ni ye if for nothing at all we are very much aware say omampeni John Dramani Mahama na penso no hey where you may anya juma ye man sika that time no 51.2 no over 500 million Ghana cedis billion over 500 billion Ghana cedis one fast one more from so ye tam e de chene so nkonkodi enye o ma person na jida ne asontaba ne sada to the extent that Abu Gapele was sentenced prosecuted and sentenced. The last time I told you, and I am challenging Unianum NDC4. Say they should do the necessary prosecution and stop talking. The talking is too much. If you think say Obia Bokrono, that is why the last time I was telling you say special prosecutor, he is wasting the resources of Ghana. Now want to me and yes and we are special prosecutor na man. Because you cannot waste our money for more than 8 years. Okay, on class or second term. In the end, say 5 years, they call 6 years.
Na some na muyi no, mo na muyi.
Ye appointed.
Mo na mo appointed no, yeah.
O man penny on yen bongo sasen we da no kan ana me che say no cry no. E bi si no ye criminal lawyer. Ono our kama criminals. Obi odi asema criminals ayakofa ne so me special prosecutor.
He's not a lawyer.
Wa ba be ye waste.
But so a lawyer.
He's a lawyer. I am not disputing that. Obi oka asema criminal, there's so a lawyer. That's what people are saying.
Criminal law.
Yes. So
Okay.
So if such a person, Yama Wakwenya say, Beye Juma, as we speak, first appointment on Mampeni Mahama, Attorney General, Eka Oba na or say you could not do for ato for saying Japa, and then as if he's going to discontinue the case. No, discontinue. Does the special prosecutor has an interest in these cases? If indeed you want to fight corruption in the country, I don't know whether the Attorney General is his boss or his colleague. But such cases now you're discontinuing na Dr. Opuni Dieno. Obekaya fertilizers be an I spy to the extent that cocoa production eba low. Under Dr. Opuni. Am I using your office in the quiet? Cocoa Amanoni force it doesn't meet international standard because of those spy fertilizer. And I'm saying this because court no can charges now no woman no count expired fertilizers no count
8 years. In the some 8 years went to me and came
Minia.
Went to me and me.
Don't forget that the president is not a judge. The case was at the court of law. Bongo meba, o de toboase. The case was at a competent court of jurisdiction. Ani edi. Inter attorney general no ba no say
on the state na edi. Meboa.
Of course.
And the 8 years MPP attorney general ntimi nya evidence am fa nkwa amaya ntimi am prosecute no. In the 8 years.
And make say, who say ya nto your boss ya enema we no obey wadwen se opre ho akotu mampomrika. The wheel of justice grinds slow but very effective. Obetumi anya 10 years but still after the 10 years you'll be jailed.
And
the
special prosecutor are wasting and sense because when him say justice it doesn't take a day or it takes so many years.
Bongo as a person oje amaliba juma no
there some be sa ukasa na be sa questions
e ba sa obema a breaky so what I say obema inkomona breaky you see as a matter of fact no say judge ni a case you don't determine the place also did it and after no your board charge na the evidence and a juma a lawyer for so age na mama the accused person almost the defense about so what I say so we will just entreat the special prosecutor say onkoso na onye juma ni yi na onyai kasa tenten no because it obaye within 9 months 10 months of mampani mahama etisui no sa case we excess payment eno nko ane case eye corruption related case ana because Ghana here na one here tell say diamond gold mines and we are hearing is mampani mahama Ajiama Ibrahim Mahama. That is what we are hearing. Is he interested in some of these national cases? I don't think that on first no nyadwumani ye no nyai press conference. In fact, only Attorney General nyina me hunu say is o madane public announcers. Omo aya omo kitikita public address system no mo na mama mfo fie echi no mo ye deda. Fa so bia ni so. Omo de ankware so omo de body room ye koye omo adwumani ade. We omo de ne omo ye no wo be ka kire me say o ba bejeri kind of reata me so also ma me ne eden o be ka kire me say o ba be prosecute the honorable Ken of reata if so be na also ma me go ahead and prosecute the person na munya na enema declare or a criminal or a fugitive or you say take him to court.
Officer Kasana does
papa bakuya omde nika ora Martin Pebu or say the special prosecutor must prosecute Kenofranta in absentia. Lawyer for no na be a malibam ne bit to me actually say but layman for a day in him say absentia and just only panning new hokrana ube to me a dear semno. So what I say no jay send your press conferences be no. Okay. To me say okasa bebre e was ansem same way ho it don't make sense. Go straight famra kwan so na ye wadwuma ye the 2 minutes onsa take them to court and don't concentrate on sa issue we nko ahụ. Okay. Excess payment say excess payment inti na oye the day he is a failure. The special prosecutor is a failure. Say excess payment inti na de bia wa press conference be say 20 ukada media for no ba no atuomka. What sense does it make? Take the person to court and prosecute the person and stop misbehaving. Oh, say ofre or your press conference. Media for enko. Oh, sir. Yeah, mamuti and okay.
Bauka Simbi was say otete damai go first. Mampeni aje at the amaninia news. Bacho UTV. Ye nim ho hwe ye twe ho efri
oh na say we crowd here ade American say no I have to say me san twa san here ade go to the internet right now yes no when you visit the internet right now now type it diamond gold mines obehu issues now na bongo me de man no see no. Let me also implore the special prosecutor and the attorney general. You see, for a very long time now, when this prosecution cases nearby, we focus on the politicians. But Bonnie Kosunina no, supported by the senior technocrats.
Okay.
They seem to be more corrupt than even the politicians. Of course, because we a chief director. Now, minister, minity adhere so amount. At least you are a technical advisor to the minister. You are the spending officer.
Yeah.
So what I say. So sometimes I was say so
politicians go and say a show.
I was say yes uncle for we mono. This technocrat. I was say yeni bi mokasa.
Okay.
Now say ye bo amount for echi a. Ni mbo munso echi bi.
Okay.
Because the last one who say Omampeni Mahama ye akwan bi Eastern Corridor Roads. E mo be did this 3 months and akwan so to 2 years. 3 months oh. So yeko studio bi na ye kasa na host ne dey bo Mahama chi. Na me kasa ye. You see, I am an MPP person, but adia yaye President Mahama doesn't have a technical eye to know say kwan we yaye no. Papa na say money.
Yeah.
But the technical people will approve the interim payment certificate for onward payment. Meanwhile, onipa no contractor no anye na dwuma ni ye. Can you imagine? It's year 2 a graph no. Year 2 agina one so for. Okay. Mama ne so be gine dey. Okay. Ni nyina ya ye.
Amaliba wait just a second. 30 seconds.
Yes, you see, what your many speculations are on my let me set this record straight. It is false. So under Dr. Opuni as a Cocoa Board CEO, Cocoa Production is declining, and indeed, they supplied expired fertilizer. That is not true. It was under Dr. Frank Opuni and Ghana the highest cocoa production. In fact, the time when this leave office in today, 17 January 7th, they are attaining up to 950,000 metric tons, which we left to them. When we declare cocoa production less than 500,000 before they left office. Okay. So you should get that right. Okay. So it is so true. Okay. But see here, what of the mistake that please? What of the mistake that the MPP always made in say they think our political enemies should be our political enemies. No, but I want to remind him, we are in power now. That is true. Every bit of a peso of the Ghanaian funds or the public funds, you almost spend it in the we will retrieve it. Okay. And I want to add the OSP and then the AG. They should continue to expose this guy because the more they inform the Ghanaian public, when the person about Corona become obedient. Okay. No, all right. Mama Nama say, your next show, your next program, Mama Nama say, Kingsley Amaliba from the NDC National Communication Team, Albert K. Anderson from the NPP National Communication Team. Madam say Mama Nkomono I come up Kase Shase Utimi Nyaba Etonam and Kamena production team na say Omo aye Juma pa and the production of Mac Baron Dela Edem and Eda Omano, executive producer of the show aye Dr. Father Dixon, the only godfather, the superhero of our time. Meroka say Osono Ahofe Vicky Zuga at Transit for any team womo the red light show and a so at the amamo. Most for you me David Ofuri Safo Bongo Diffara which I call UTV ha na the penny oh Yamen Kobia Yakamina.